welcome in, welcome in. Let the week begin. Last war week. Just received this message. I'm sure a lot of you that were in season 5 did as well. So let's see what we got going on. So, blah blah. All season gameplay has been disabled. So Crystal Gold. Yep. All individual alliance season buildings have been reset and removed. Okay. Power may drop as a result. I thought they said it's not supposed to impact our power. So why are they messing with that? I thought they got enough negative feedback about that back in the day that they shouldn't be increasing or decreasing our power. So we'll take a look because I think I was at like 81.07 or something. So we'll see. Season-specific profession skills have been reset. Okay, so all the ones on the right-hand side would be the right column there have been reset. And it looks like everything's going to be returned. The extra skill points are going to be returned. Season and related tasks have been reset. Removed. Official positions. Central region have been cleared. Blah, blah. Exclusive season resources. Yep, all that. Yep. Protector horns. Start of the season. Exclusive resources. Items cleared. Protector's field has been reset. Yep. Season hero recruitment tickets ended. Any remaining can be used next season. That's what I like to hear. I think I had... This was ridiculous because these season recruitment tickets, for whatever reason, I ended up with something outrageous. Like, I don't know what I had. It was like 800 or 900 of them. I did not have as many this season. But don't forget, last season I was dropping power too, and I didn't use stuff, so could have been that. The season monsters visitors have left. The trade post shop is now closed. Items are no longer available. Commanders will no longer be able to teleport to the central area. Okay? Remember the tides of war that were changing. Blah, blah, and blah, blah. Look at this. 50 diamonds. I mean... Usually throw us like 100 to read something or 300. Like, what are we dropping? We're dropping diamonds again? Now only 50? Come on. We're going backwards. Especially with all the diamonds that costs for this season, by the way. I read a long message here. That's deserving of at least a couple hundred. But, just saying. I mean, is it that big of a deal? All right, so tactic cards. Oh, right up my alley. You already know that. Dear Commander, the season has ended. All your current combat tactical fragments and tactic card packs have been converted. Combat resource tactic cards have been converted into tactical fragments, with each tactical fragment further converted into 5 points of experience. Tactic cards packs have been converted into either professional experience or random core cards. Oh, please, by all means, convert it into a random core card. I would love you to do that. Based on the same probabilities as window. Okay, so this would tell me, for all the people out there that are in Season 5 right now, or going to do Season 5, what I would do when I reached the final week of when you're in your 7 days left, the season essentially ends, right? And what I would do is when you get a tactic pack, don't open it. Don't open it. Keep them all. Absolutely keep them. Do not open those packs anymore. Because based on the probabilities, they could give you random core cards. I would take my chances that it's going to work with their probabilities and opening them. Because I could tell you, for the last 7 days, I've been opening the cards, and it's the first time I have not gotten any core cards. Like you saw on live, I was getting them a bunch this season. For the last 7 days, I haven't gotten a thing. So if I could do it all over again, I got to tell you, there's no reason to really open the cards anymore. To be honest, like, what are you going to do? Like, your battle cards that you have plenty of them. You can sell whatever you want. You can increase the power on them. There's nothing really more to do with the packs at that point. So I would hold on, store them all up, and you got to figure if your probabilities are with 100 card packs at the same time, better probability than trying to open 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I don't know. I would take the 100 and try to get as many as I could. So I would do that if I had to do it all over again. That's just my... just the way I would do it. So, do whatever you'd like. You have received the following items. Please check. Okay, so got a bunch of experience. So this will also tell you with the ones that you do have open, whether you sell them, whether you don't sell them. It's just going to take all your cards and turn them into the tactical fragments, and then it's going to take the other cards, turn them into tactical fragments, and then you're all just getting experience for it. So the only thing that there's a difference of, it looks like, is the actual packs. That's it. So a lot of experience here. We'll see. Now, this is actually 241 of the 10Ks. I think the 10K per 10K is expensive in the sorry. I think they sell it by 10K in the off season. So this is actually, when you look at it, I believe like a boatload of money. So think about that. 241 10K right here that you get. Let's go take a look. A little more conversion. I got 100, 3.4 thousand of that. More experience. I like it. Using it says troops. Okay, like that. Okay. Let's take a look. These are probably because I got my warrior skill points back. Tactic cards. Let's see what I get for experience. I have to probably use it, right? Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. Okay, right here. No, 5.3 million. Oh, oh my God, I need 6. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. But this might tell you, can I buy it? I wanted to see how much it actually sells for. I can't remember. Do they have it in the... I forget where it is. I'm surprised it's not right there. Decoration value. Nope. I don't remember where it is. Oh, here it is. Professional experience. See this? 10K. 10K for $10. So just think, they just gave me 241 of the 10K. That's pretty awesome. Because when you think about it, this right here is $10, and then obviously it escalates as you probably escalator of you can do it 5 times. So you can only do five a week. It's really, I mean, that's it's a lot of money. But again, this is overpriced too. So it's 6 of one half of the other. Like, is it really that great a deal? It's crazy expensive. So I've said that for a while. It's not worth buying. That's why it's so important to do it during the season, because it's certainly not worth trying to put money in it in the off season. Not unless you're a whale. Anyway, what up, Woo? Woo's for the children. Welcome in. Let's see. We got 81. Yeah, power didn't drop. Power did not drop. 81. So good call, Woo. Nothing there. Welcome in. Eric, welcome, sir. Always good to have an OG respect. Peros, welcome in. I got almost same record using all cards. Okay. All right. Same return. Okay. Oh, same return using. Okay. Chicken Charlie, welcome in. The Panther. God, this Panther has been causing a lot of mischief out there, I hear, during Kill Event. He is bothering a lot of people. That's what I hear anyway. Chicken Charlie, tonight I find out what color seat I have. Why? I'm hoping I don't get... get the dreaded purpose. Oh, you didn't find out yet. Okay. Thanks, Panther. Appreciate you. Okay. Let's talk migration a little bit, right, guys? Because today is application day for us as we look at what our schedule is coming up. So we have the 11th and the 15th. So this goes through Thursday. And then Friday we'll have for you Transfer Day, live Transfer Day, where we get excited about moving to our new servers. So that is coming up. I really have to, moving to a new server, given the fact that we've had the WWC community and all our support so far on 71. I'm not sure who will remain, who will go, being the fact we're not going to be on 71. So I will take the time to thank all of you that have supported the channel while I've been on 71. Appreciate you all. Appreciate, by the way, all the people that have reached out to offer us a spot on their server, who continue to reach out to offer us a spot on their server. I do truly appreciate it. It's been a humbling experience for all of you. You're incredibly kind. Everybody's been awesome with the messages that you've sent back, even when we said no. It's been nothing but respect, and I give you nothing but respect back to all those that have asked us to come to their server. So thank you. It's a compliment not only to myself but the others that I play with. It's been a while, as I said. That's why I tried to do it on the live to say where we're going, and that's the end of it. We've made our decision, and I'm super excited about it. I will just tell you emotions that happen. This is the 4th time I'm doing this, so let me just wear a little bit on my sleeve and tell you what happens, okay? Incredibly sad about the whole thing. So 71 was supposed to be where we were laying our head, and no migration. It's what I promised my team coming to 71. Finally, no migration, guys. That was the target. That was the goal. Clearly did not work out that way, unfortunately. And whether I wanted to stay or not does not matter, because the team did not. Ultimately, vote is to move. Therefore, I'm no dictator. If everybody wants to move, we move, and then that's what we do. So I'm fine with that. I'm very excited, actually, with the outcome of everything, of where we're going. But before we get there, you can't help but play this game with the same team, group of people that you went through this fighting season that we did. It was a bonding experience with this team. It was incredible, especially that last battle that we did on live together, to show how far everybody has come in learning how to play the game and learning how to, play in the mud. The sacrifices everybody made that you played with, nothing but straight warriors and respect for this team, FSX. So it is another chapter in my game that I will swallow and appreciate and add. I will not forget. It is my favorite season, and with that comes one of your favorite teams to play with, due to the fact of you fighting together. It's a great bonding experience when you fight with warriors like this, and I appreciate every single one of you. So it is a little bit sad to have to say goodbye. So you go through this week, and you do that, you say your goodbyes, and hopefully you see everybody in the future. And as I say to everybody, send a spy plane my way, so to say hello. But we move on to 118 at the end of the week, and I promise you, the same violence that we always bring, because that's our goal. That's our goal. Bring it as violent as humanly possible. So with that, though, we will be transferring at the end of the week. So tons of great servers we will see. A couple stories to share as well. And that's another thing I want to tell you. I've been getting a lot of messages asking me about other people on our server and other people like Hulk. Is it true where Hulk's going? Is it true whatever? And I will tell you exactly what I told them. It is not my business to tell other people's business and where they're going. That's not my style. It's not what I do. I'm not looking for rumors. I'm not looking for whatever. Whether I know something or I don't, that's their business to tell. And other people are loving to do that and love to gossip around, like little schoolgirls about where everybody's going and what they're doing. That's their business. I will not. When they go, and then we can certainly talk about it, and I can tell you the stories behind the scenes about it. But before it happens, sorry, not my story to tell. And if you know, great, and more power to you. But it won't be coming from me. So I'm not the rumor mill. Okay. Sammy's victim. Man, have we seen him a lot. Welcome in, Sammy. Good having you in, man. Yeah. Yep, it is what it is, brother. Peros, I'm happy you didn't join 118. They hate us after... Peros, I don't know what you mean, because we are going to 118. That is our spot. So they did move... Yeah, I know, exactly, Whoa. I don't know what he's talking about. We 100% are moving to 118, and I don't know why you'd be sorry about it. We're incredibly excited about it. So you want to see the rankings of 118. Do you mean you want to see the server grouping rank, or the where they rank in the server group here? Like what their score is? Is that what you're asking? Or you mean you want to see the actual server that we're moving to? So over here, just to show you, they are 4.8K. They're limited open. I don't know. You know what I did not look at? Who the highest score in this transfer points is, to be honest with you. It's not something that I really concern myself with. 86 is incredibly strong. They're 4.4's transfer points. Let me go up. 6.1, 96, 6.1. So that might be the highest. 4.8 is 118. 5.2 for 123. They did reach out as well. Shout out to 123. I did not look at your server ranking. 3.7. Let's see who else. Anybody else? 4.5 for 149. Oh, 150 is 6.2. And let's see. Any other biggies up? 166 is 5.4. Did not talk to them. Don't know who's on that server. Let's see. Anybody else? 183, 4.6. Well, 190. They're 3.3. Rumor has it. I don't like to share rumors that number's going down. That's all I know. No surprise. 196 is 5.8. Very strong. They reached out a number of times. I don't know a whole lot from 196, to be honest with you. I believe the team there is VDE. I hear they're incredibly strong. They're very successful. They're doing great. They did, I had conversations with them, and they made, a push for a conversation for the team. But I didn't have lengthy conversations with them, so I had already made up my mind as far as where we were going. They didn't come up, so more power to them. Incredibly nice and respectful people. That much I can tell you about them. I don't have a problem. I hear that they had the season and it may be a problem with the server we're moving to. But I don't know. I don't take on other people's problems either. We have a problem. It's with myself. It'll never be necessarily with my server unless we're fighting with you. I don't take on that type of beef. I tend to not have many beefs, to be honest with you. But so I don't know. It seems to be, maybe 5-6 servers, a little stronger than 4.8, the transfer points. One thing it's good to, I want to educate people too. Real conversation about these transfer points. So these transfer points here are how many active people and the strength of them that are on your server, okay? And that's what makes up these transfer points. Now, everybody, I've talked about this, all the servers want this coveted gold seat. That's what everybody goes for. So oftentimes you hear people talk about burning down the server, okay? And how it's looked at, down upon and things. And so what happens is you have people that don't participate in server wars, don't participate in kill events, don't participate in helping the server kill. They participate in their shelled alliance only. And they do their own thing, but they're active. And that's not looked at as you being part of the server. So everybody wants kind of this server family when you get into these things. So when people start threatening, it's because they don't have the participation from those servers. And because you're not participating in battles, you're counting against the server for transfer points, for trying to get towards that coveted gold seat. So there's this fine line where, yes, everybody's like, well, we're allowed to exist on the server and play the game we want. Yes and no. I mean, it's also the server is allowed to do what they want to, and they're asking you to transfer out because they're an active server, or they want to bring down this because you're not participating in the wars. You have to understand where they're coming from as well. One of the things they may not do is add white seats because they're nervous that lower powered people, you get hundreds upon hundreds of them that'll come in, they don't leave, they're not as active, they just log in, they just get they just get resources, and then they don't fight. And so I think that's where that conversation comes in, where people are saying, hey, please transfer out because we're trying to lower our transfer points and our score because you're not contributing into server war, which doesn't mean you have to be strong. Again, you saw that. It could be engineers clearing spots. It could be people willing to dive into the mud and take up spaces. You don't need power to do that, but you do need participation. We've talked about that. Participation is necessary. So if you're not active out there and you're using up spots on some of these bigger servers, like, I know one of these things happened, I think 82 that happened, and they were a little bit too high. They did that where they pushed a lot of people out. They lowered their score and ended up with a gold seat. So I think that is something that servers have used in the past. I don't think it's a good idea to sit there and just burn everybody out of your server. I think it kind of gives you a scarlet letter, and I don't know that people necessarily want to move in there. It's not necessarily the most friendliest way to do it. But at the same time, I don't also think everybody understands why it's happening. I don't think everybody sees the big picture. So it's an education thing. It's a server thing, it's an activity thing, it's a transfer points. There's a lot of stuff that goes in there, which is then leading everybody to say, hey, let's merge servers, right? That's the big thing. Merge servers. I'm going to talk about that real quick, okay? Because I know all this, the developers, they suck, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Here's the thing about merging servers. I agree. You have all these fully open servers, and nobody might be going to try to reactivate these fully open servers. There's people that are moving in and people that are moving out. Okay, so you do have that happening. But I'll say this. There are people that are sitting there building their server. They're taking it seriously. They're bringing in recruits that they want to bring in. They're strategically building their server. Alliances after alliances after alliances. If you just decide, because you're lazy as hell, to just take a server and merge them in together, then you're basically just spitting on that person that sat there and tried migration after migration to build their server a certain way with certain alliances and certain activity. So to just say, yeah, go ahead, merge them all, here, do this, oh, you're doing... Listen, I don't think it's that easy. I think those presidents and those leaders and those active servers that are trying to build through this way, that have taken multiple seasons and committed time to recruit people and take care of their servers, throwing in a bunch of people that don't want to be there, or throwing in a bunch of people that now are not active, and now you got to work to get them active some way, and then people get burned, and then you just get this whole negative environment and activity in there, is probably not something that they want. So, although I've talked about this before, the OG servers have a different issue than I feel anybody post 69 necessarily has, that we have. And you're seeing that through this migration. Everybody's moving around. There's plenty of strong people that are VIP 18s that are moving around right now. They're moving, I can promise you. We'll talk about it after, but there's plenty that are moving around. So it's not that they're not moving. They're moving with groups. It might not be the best system. As you can see here, they're trying to say for fully open, you can not only do you get 2 golds, but you get everybody up to, I don't know what is this, until it equals 137 million or something. I don't know what they're doing here. These seats will share the corresponding total value transfer score, can accept up to 400 commanders if the total transfer score does not exceed the limit when a commander exceeds. So they can build, they're allowing 400 people in here for purple, blue, and whites to rebuild. So they're trying to come up with ways to allow you to really get together and build. Now, the people that say, oh, they'll never be able to do this, yeah, you're a straight up asshole. You have no clue what people are going to be able to do and not be able to do. So don't speak to it, because you don't know. You don't know if 2 VIP 18s get together and decide they want to go here. 2 really strong golds decide they want to come in to an empty server with 2 of their full teams and get 400 and get 300 people or something and start. You don't know. Maybe they won't. Maybe they will. I don't know. Who could speak to that? I don't know. I can see it happening personally. Because under the current system, they do this stuff all the time. Maybe they're not happy where they want to go and they want to travel with more people. So this gives them an option to do it. Don't know it's necessarily the best system. Not saying it is a system, but I am saying that what do we do? What are we crying about? Let's calm down. Now the OGs have a different issue, okay? People like Eric and stuff, I sympathize with him. Now those people understand when they started this game, you have servers from server 3 to server 68. They had so many people quit early on. I mean, so many people that left the game for many different reasons. Probably the number one reason of leaving the game wasn't developers, wasn't anybody shitting on them. It was probably the fact they didn't even understand the game they downloaded. it was advertised as Frontline. They got a completely different game. And I can tell you in our server gap, that happened a lot even for us, where a lot of people left because they weren't even playing the right game. They didn't know what they downloaded. And they left. And they emptied out a lot. And I'm sure the OGs had to deal with that. And then they had to deal with people quitting and deal with people who were upset as well. And people, there's many different things that they had to deal with why they're in the position they are. They're in a unique position. They don't have as many servers. And so I think that you can help server 3 through 68 completely separate than you help anybody else. I think they get their own rules. They had, as Eric said, they got their own season. Nobody even knows about it. It was a secret season that only they got, that they didn't roll out for everybody else. I don't know if you knew that, but as Eric shared, the OGs got their own season, this own hidden season. So they're already making up rules as they go. They're already crapped on as, yes, they get to try things that nobody else does, but at the same time, they have to go through shit nobody else does, and it sucks. So there's a bonus. It's just like if you get the first phone that comes out, you're excited to get it, but then you have all these software issues that need updates and everything else, whatever. So it's the same thing, right? The OGs get to do things first, but then they got to deal with all the crap too. And so to me, you want to offer them special privileges as far as certain transfers or certain rules for transferring or allowing more people in these transfers to go out. No fun for them to have to sit there and populate a 40-person server, as Eric was talking about there. They're left with not a lot of people spread out across these servers. And I think hopefully they're trying to get to the point where maybe they combine with us and they can work their way up and our powers are starting to get equal and they can just be 3 through 196 instead of having to have them by themselves, maybe opening up the portal of giving them more people, allowing their servers to expand a little bit. There's, just to me right now, if you're going to leave it the way it is, you have to treat them differently because they have a different issue. So, anyway, that's what I would say. It's my little spiel about the transferring and how I feel what the problem is right now. But I will also say, let's not bitch about it. Let's just enjoy the game the way it is, okay? This is it. By all means, everybody who's right now, server 4, server 3, or I'm sorry, season 4, season 3, season 2, you are already in way better shape than we were as far as the number of people that are still active and participating in the game. You guys are doing great. I love it. So keep building those servers out there. You have people that are spending money through the wazoo, and we'll just help you build, and you get to see what we're doing. But as far as population goes, you guys are in great shape compared to what we are. So keep it going. Keep the game. That's our goal, is to just keep you keeping on. Pegasus, WWC 862. Shout out to 862. Welcome in, Pegasus. What's the servers range for your grouping, meaning the total number of servers available to go? I think 128. I think 128 to answer that question. That was here, I believe, right here. 128. We are 68 through 196, though, I think. I don't even know that makes any sense, only 128, but maybe there's some that don't exist anymore? I don't know. Oh, it says 128. I'd imagine that's the number of servers. Yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, 69 through 196. Yeah. That's our server range. Which, by the way, if you want to know the story of that, it went from, we used to be 69 through 100 through season 4. Or, I'm sorry, before season 4. Then we expanded to 132. And now season 5 has expanded to 196. So you can see how we're widening the gap. And in the meantime, we're leaving the OGs to rot still at 3 through 68. So shout out to them, full respect, and hopefully we continue to get towards a resolution for those OGs out there that started this game for us. And respect. 151, everything in our season. Yeah, 150 clearly. Whoa, they're incredibly strong. So I'd look forward to battling them, though. Let's go. Game on. Cole. Big old Cole over there. Best everyone with alts or farms on our server to delete them. Support said every active account. Exactly, Cole. That is the problem. And you know what? It's also with those farm accounts are what's ruining Versus. Like, Versus is just, to me, I don't even care about Versus anymore. It's completely ridiculous. Like, you have 12 farm accounts that you're trying to win Versus in, and it's just silly. So, yeah, good, Cole. I say delete all the friggin' farm accounts. And people should be penalized for building them all. So hopefully deleting them, you get the message out there that deleting them actually helps you. I'd love to forward that message. Because those stupid farm accounts are horrible. We barely got a limited open, and our VIP 18 got his designated contact to confirm it was due to our server activity, aka all the extra accounts. Yep, there you go. That makes total sense, Cole. Again, the active accounts, right? So, yeah, we just talked about it. Thank you for that. That's just proof positive. You know, where part of the problem is, and those farm accounts are a great issue to the game. So everybody you run in versus, tell them all those farm accounts, they're just hurting themselves. What if they give dead servers better rewards? Well, John, I mean, part of the thing is dead servers. You know what? I think that's great, John. Go ahead. You're right. Double rewards. If you're a dead server, you get double rewards until you are until you're considered like semi-open or something like that, right? Semi-open servers go to these rewards, and then maybe all the servers. Maybe that's what you need to do all over, John. Maybe you need to do that all together. Like if you are a fully closed server, you don't get as many rewards, and maybe it'll make people actually move out of those servers and to the other servers, so you don't have one server that's so stacked in there, and you just have one keep going. I love it, John. I love the idea. I think that's great. Give different rewards, better rewards for different things. As it is, you can get your chat box a lot easier in a fully open server because you don't have the competition. So. You want a chat box, go there, but that hidden season was only for 3 through 20 also. Wow, Eric, I mean, OG of the OGs to say that hidden season. Good for you, sir. Please become a dev to help us out because we ain't getting anything. I don't know. I'm not for the devs, Eric. I'm for the people. So it's kind of difficult to straddle that line, sir. I'd rather talk for the people than sit here and talk and meeting with the devs and all that nonsense. Take the ideas and have them bring it into a room, but I don't want to be part of that nonsense. I'm sure there's other people. There's other people that would love to talk to the devs. Need that attention. I'm all set. Are you transferring out? I am transferring out. Transferring to the lovely server of 118. What determines season score for season 5? What determines it? Is it activity like season 4? No, season 5 is really there's a few different reward system for season 5. Oh, that went away. I have a video that shows you some of the season stuff. So if I remember correctly, are we still on the map? Okay. So just to briefly go over just a couple points, you get it for the first team that holds the palace in the middle of the map, you get top 10 rewards automatically. If you hold it at the end of the season, plus 2 outposts, you get first place. If you only have the palace, I believe you get second place. Don't rip me apart in the comments, I'm going off of memory. The first person in the crystal gold rewards gets first. I believe you also get first place. Second and third, I forget what the other one is. Top 10. You can get top 10 by getting first place in bank plundering, first place in what else is there? The train plundering, or the train crystal gold earned. And there's another one, crystal gold earned for something else. There's 3 of them that you get top 10. I can't remember what that one is. Also, you get influence points for everything. For every city you own, it's worth a separate influence points. And for all the cities that you own, the combined influence points will move you in a ranking for individual alliances, so you'll get points there. Then there's also challenge rewards. Oh boy, you're really going to challenge me here even to remember this shit. Challenge rewards. Maybe Eric, keep me honest on this. I'm going to try. I'm going to go for it. The last one, I think, is 4 level 10s. Is the last challenger, is the 4th challenger rewards. 3 challenge rewards, you need to have 5 outposts, I think. The next challenge rewards, I think you need 8 outposts. And on the last challenge 1, I think you need 8 outposts and the palace. I might have effed that up. I think I got pretty close, but I don't know. If I did, I'm pretty impressed if I even got close, to be honest with you. But there you go. That's how the rewards are doing. Which time season 5, season 4. 8 minutes to apply. Where are we at? What do we have for application? I did my 3v3. Do your 3v3, Panther. Eric, the dev's gonna eventually open the portal for you guys. They do, Charlie. They do eventually gotta open. Eric's gonna migrate to wherever we are, too. Tell you that. We're bringing Eric in. Eric and his team right into where 118. I doubt they will open up the options. They want to keep us there as the testers, it seems. Eric, no. No, we got to get you out of there. Everybody could be a tester. We can have plenty of testers right here. No problem. What's the difference? We're at 2,000 and whatever servers. We can certainly do that. Don't stress answering Jay Wilson. They already changed the requirements for the next group. Oh, did they? See it? Cole, they changed the requirements already for the rewards? I gotta keep up. I gotta keep up. They're already changing that stuff. No crap. That's funny. What's up? 40. Yes, I did see. I was at the grocery store. I did see that your 49ers won at the end of the game. Congrats, Ant. Congrats. That means that the Bears will be playing the Rams, which is fine with me. As long as they beat the Packers, it's all down. It's all gravy at this point. So don't really care anymore. Win is a win, cool. We'll hope, but it's all gravy. Fourth challenge was 4 level 10s and the... Oh, you needed the palace and the level 10s, Eric? My bad. But Cole said it's all changing anyway, so... But I did get close, Eric. I got close. Caleb Williams is legit. You're damn right Caleb Williams is legit. You're damn right. Glad everybody else can see it now. They should have added early service to our transfer brackets. They may, Woo. They may. It's still time. There's still plenty of time to do it. We'll see if they end up making that decision at some point down the line to see. Yeah, only one can get Challenger now. The way the rewards are, for anybody who's not in there, and I did this in my summary, going into Season 5, for all you, and I don't want to beat this to death here. We only have a couple of minutes before we have to apply. But here's the biggest thing about Season 5 that you need to know. You need to decide before you go into the season what you want to do. Season 1 is a preview for how much you're going to have to fight in Season 5. If you love Season 1, then I wouldn't go making a bunch of negotiations in Season 5. If you did not like Season 1 and you're really hell-bent on rewards, then make sure you're making a lot of deals because it's the only way you're going to get them and schedule it out and figure it out and make it work. This server, 71, last year finished first and second in Season 4. They did it through negotiations. Not a lot of fighting. It was all scheduled fighting. Don't fight this person. Don't fight that. Blah, blah, blah. And that's why in the offseason, the decision was made. We're going to fight this season. No negotiations. We're tired of it. Let's go in. And that's what happened. You need to just make up your mind going in. There's no right or wrong answer, really. However you want to handle your season is perfectly fine. Just know going in, if you want the rewards, if rewards are your top thing, you need to negotiate and talk to a lot of servers in there about how you're going to handle and fight. You can still have organized battles if you'd like. You could say, hey, we're going to fight here, we're going to fight on this day, we're going to fight for this, blah, blah, blah. But you're still kind of doing an organized dance where you're doing it, but it's like, okay, we'll just do this and that, okay? Just make up your mind beforehand. That's all I'm saying. Have that conversation out. Because if you think you're going to go in without that game plan, negotiations, people are going to beat you to the punch, and then, you're going to be the odd man out and not fight. As long as that's what you want. There's no right or wrong answer there. That's all I would say for your rewards. Otherwise, you'll be fine. And by the way, those bank rewards or the bank plunders, wow. Amazing that a really low alliance on 138, I forget, like the third alliance maybe, or the fourth alliance, they won that number one plank plunder and ended up in the top 10 with all the other teams that were fighting in the top servers. They ended up in the top 10 because they won those. I think it was plunder. So just know, anybody can win the top Crystal Gold rewards. You don't have to be a top team to do it. You can do it. That was a plunder rewards they won strategically. So, all right, it's application time, folks. Here we go. You got to pick your server. 118. Here's our dream right here. So, I did not have tickets. I had to buy my tickets. I did. That's a sign that you knew I wasn't going to transfer. I had 0 tickets this morning. I had to buy my 50. But here we go. Doberman, QB18 is on his way. Please confirm the following before it continues. So 1 transfer request per Warzone at a time. Any request is approved. No further requests can be made during this application period. So therefore, you get 1 chance. If you request something and it gets approved, you cannot request again. You may transfer manually during the transfer period on 1:15 my time. This is my local time, by the way, is 7 p.m. So obviously that's reset to 1:16, or wait for the automatic transfer once the period ends. So back in the day, they used to have these transfers, and if you did not transfer at the transfer time, your base did not move. Now, it automatically transfers you. So whether you do it or you don't, at the end of the transfer time, you're gone. They'll move you out. By the way, at this transfer time, one thing I will just remind you, and when I transfer live, I'll show you how it works. But remember to start all your trucks, 4 trucks, immediately before you transfer. Because upon transferring, once you get to your new server immediately, all those trucks are up, and you get them immediately. So it's a little trick when you go through all these transfers, as many as I have. You make sure you do it. You get all your gold trucks, and then 2 seconds later, all those trucks are up. No plunders to worry about, no anything. You get everything that you sent those trucks out for, those sleds. So go ahead and do them. After your transfer request is approved, you cannot cancel or change the target server, and your transfer will proceed as planned. If your transfer is denied or you cancel it, your transfer tickets will be returned by mail. Okay, that's nice of them. We're good. Confirm. And I have applied to 118. As you can see, they're already a blue Seco. So you're seeing the seats already starting to go. And this is part of the transfer request for some folks that need to wait and figure out what servers have seats left. This will be tonight and tomorrow, typically the next couple days, where these all start filling up immediately and try to get all your requests in. But, you know, it's fun. It's a fun watch to do. So one of the things that's fun to watch on the page for transfers is to see any of the gold seats that gets filled. So gold seats that gets filled means that there's plenty of power changing hands. So you'll start seeing these things go. And believe me, when a gold applies, that server is in a hurry to approve it. They don't have to wait. They make sure they grab them. So you don't have to wait for that. But our application is in. You get Challenger now, bear down. If deals can be avoided, factions should be back. If deals can be avoided, factions should be. Deals can be avoided, factions should be back. Can't. What are you saying? Deals can't be avoided? Is that what you're saying? Factions should be back? Yeah, Peros. I don't disagree with it. This was, honestly, it's my favorite season. Now, based on the fact I have a lot of speed ups, I buy them in the events, I'm able to make a lot of troops. So I can also put that's what this whole WWC is about. I can put myself into other spenders' shoes, okay, and other players' shoes. That's what I try to do here. So I can recognize, for me, this was my favorite season. But I'm also doing things like using diamonds to speed things up as far as speeding towards banks. I'm using all the speed ups in the events that I can buy to build troops and get those things. That's my advantage. That's what I'm doing to the game. And so, granted, I can enjoy it more because I have that at my disposal. For free to play and low spenders, they cannot create troops at the rate that we were fighting this season. There's no way for them to do it. It would be nice if the game created it, but you can't. Now, you can create protectors that a great addition. Awesome work there. But I think, and me and Eki talked about this a little bit, you have to get speed ups more available in this game for rewards. Speed ups need to become more common for a rewarding system in here, so more people can do things like create troops. It takes a long time to fill. You keep giving us more drill grounds so we can get 60,000 troops. But how long do you think it takes a free-to-play player to fill up 60,000 troops? I mean, it's ridiculous. So you can't ignore that and then be like, yeah, let's fight 7 times. And then think that everybody can do troops. So, in my eyes, great. And 98%, when you look at the population of the players that play the game, you have to understand that it's going to take them a long time to create those troops, and they're not going to be able to participate. How is that going to make them feel about the season or towards participating in any alliance and what they're trying to do? Or they're trying to keep up with everybody else, and maybe it puts them in an uncomfortable spot where they're having to spend money they don't want to spend. Maybe it's, they feel left out because they can't make the troops. Maybe they even feel embarrassed because they can't participate in the alliance and they normally can. I can assure you they probably want to. So it's unfortunate. On a flip side of that, Peros, I don't disagree that maybe factions, because of that, would be better. Factions do take the weight off of people. You have more participation on your side, more help on that end. Divvies out a little bit even. You may have more fights, but now it's a little bit even and divided, where your wars are, ways left on those free-to-play low spenders to use as many troops, because it's not just with one team. It's also spread out and multiple teams fighting and things. But I still think there's a problem that we have in the game with allowing people to create more troops for free. Those speed ups need to be more available in events and or for the things that we do frontline, things like that. So listen, it's just speed ups. What are people going to do with speed ups? And make them troop speed ups. I'm fine if you only say troop speed ups, by the way. You want them to be slow on building? Cool. You want them to be slow on tech? Cool. You want them to be, slow, whatever, overall? That's cool. But troop speed ups, come on, in the game, like developers, who are you hurting there? You have a game that people want to play. They get to play it with troop speed ups. Allow them to play the game you can allow them to play the game and still secure your bag with all the other things that you need to buy to improve. Troop speed ups isn't allowing people to improve, it's allowing people to play. So let's do that, okay? I think we need to kind of make that happen. 118 was in the opposite side on the deals in my season. Have mercy. I don't know. I don't know your season. I don't know what happened. I'm sure 118, when I get over there, will tell. I didn't make my decision based on anybody's season. I honestly made my decision based on the. Listen, I can tell you I made my decision on a couple things. First, the group had to approve that 118 was even in there. Oh, there I am. It's official. I can tell you that right away, just looking at Doberman, though, like, again, I say it over and over again, guy's just a friggin' leader. You can already tell. But then you look at everything else. It checked all the boxes for a server, strong, top end, through, But these people, the way they reach out, the family, getting on Discord with them and talking, they have like 60 people on Discord at a time going through events and things. And by the way, that will not be on live. I am not a person that shares that stuff on live. If you learn this season of that. So fighting, no problem. If there's Discord calls, there's planning, there's chatting, things like that. Not for the WWC. That's game information and stuff that we will enjoy. I'll record it. I can put stuff to music. I can share stuff like that, but I cannot, not my thing. I can talk about strategy for you guys after the fact of how things played out and talk you through that. But I will not ever have like chats and stuff on Discord calls on lives. That's just not smart. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to your team in a competitive game that you're trying to match and strategic game? Why would you sit there and have on YouTube where your competition can have be listening in on what the hell you're doing? Yeah. I know you'll find that in other places on YouTube, but you won't find it here. Okay. So that's where we are. 118. I am free to play. 750 days universal. Whoa, Perry. Nobody likes a bragger. And fight almost every week. I think you need to make another non-valor. You mean non-valor tech? And more ways to get valor. Actually, Perry, it doesn't seem like free-to-play people that I've talked to and I've seen in the Alliance or we've had on have any problem with valor. There's a lot of valor there, my man. There is a problem with gold. They have a problem with resources and using valor. So that might not be something that you have, but it certainly overall seems to be an issue across the board with people that are stuck with 20,000, 30,000 valor, 40,000 valor. We see it all the time. People, you just look in people's inventory and know what the actual problem is. It's not a lot of value. These people are sitting with so much valor, they don't know what to do with it. So they actually want more non-valor tech. People want more non-valor tech. That's what everybody's been asking for. I love it. I think it should be more profession-based in some way, shape, or form. Would be great if you had troop creation tech. Would be great if you can speed that up. But it's just a problem. Peros, I don't have valor. I don't have valor either, Peros. But again, I'm talking, are you free to play? Are you free to play low spender? Because free to play low spenders are having a hard time with this conversation. I can always short of iron and gold, heaps of speed, and there you go right there. Woo's telling you right there. I don't need to talk about it. Woo's telling you. He's got a crap ton of valor. He's got no iron and gold. There's his problem. X low spender, now 100% free to play is a problem. For gold kills on. No, it's not that easy, Perry. You just can't kill. Everybody at this stage knows to kill gold zombies. It's not that easy. Then they run out of stamina. I mean, you're free to play, man. Like they're trying to get all these things, but they're short on a lot of stuff. It's not it's game design, by the way. The game is designed to do this for free to play. You go after the gold zombies, you can only limited go after the gold zombies because you run out of stamina. Use all your stamina to go after the gold zombies. They get as much as they can. They're playing the best that they can on that. We're going to make a video coming out. I just finished my season videos. I've been promising this for a while, and that's a resource video to try to help and show like all the areas where you can get resources, to list them all out for you. I did it on a live and people loved it. And I was supposed to make the video and we got caught up with a million different things, whether it was personal and the season, and then we ran into stuff. And I just finished off the season videos, made them today. So we got a season 5 wrap-up video coming. We got a core card video, which I finalized for you. That's coming. And a migration video on stuff we talked about. I sealed that off. So now I can get back into the tech video. I know there was a bunch of stuff we want to talk about, so that's coming your way. One of them will be about resources, gathering as many spots for free-to-play and low-spender, areas that you need to look at to add resources to for yourself. So that's on its way. I didn't make it. It's not on its way, actually. Will be on its way. It's prioritized for me. So I will have that coming. All right. How you guys going to transfer? Yeah, free to play in the house. Look at free to play joins us. Gotta love Miller over there. Strong Miller. Yeah, buddy, we're going to 118, my man. We already applied. It's already been approved. It's a done deal. Very excited. Very excited to call them fam at the end of the week. And I can tell you, again, going into 118, I don't plan on leaving. 118 is where you can find me, hopefully, from here until I'm finished with the game. That will hopefully be my home forever and ever. Ever and ever? Ever and ever. So, yep. And it's already filling up quick. It is a very desirable spot. I don't imagine this will be very hard to fill up for the most part. So, Peros, I have a problem. Stamina is a problem with gold zombies. I know, Peros. That's a lot. A lot of people have problems with the stamina. Free to play, I mean, you try to get what you can, right? Like, you know, the zombies, kill the zombies, you go into the zombie store, you get as much stamina as you can, get the extra stamina that you can in different spots, but stamina eventually catches up with you. But I have plenty of RSS and speeds. Valor is the real bottleneck. There's the yep. I'm telling you, Barrows. The game is designed. It's with the players. Valor's going to be a bottleneck, and then everything else you have plenty. The people who have plenty of Valor don't have gold and iron, and then they run out of stamina. It's a game design. It's really smart, by the way. Very smart design. It is what it is. Close to 79 million with 9 mythics, which I don't think was possible. I don't know what you're talking about, Miller. What? To be 79 million with only 9 mythics? Is that what you're saying you didn't think was possible? I only kill bosses from the zombie boss event. Oh, you are a boss, Miller. What are you talking about? You gonna kill yourself? Okay. So that is Miller. So yeah, we got plenty of spots that are going to be filled up. This will be fun to check in with as we go. So we will check back in here to watch what's going on with the server as we go forward. So we got to our season specific stuff. One of the things that'll be funny is battle reports. So we're going to get plenty of battle reports, guys, in our 3v3 now. We get to match up. Don't forget, I want WWC to take that into account as well. Battle cards are gone. The battle cards are gone. You're either 3v3 or you're in the arena, whoever you fought prior. Take a look at those battle reports. Compare them to what happened this previous day, and now compare those fights you're having now. What difference are you seeing? Now we want to take a look at, we're going to start looking at Morrison, level 30. Well, I'm going to get all my people out there, my Morrison 30s. I need Morrison 30s. I need Stetman 30s. Post battle cards. I want to see these the differences of what we have now versus what we have before. I'm also I have Fiona to 30, so I will be doing plenty of battles with Fiona 30 and showing you the difference post battle cards and seeing that. So I'm counting on the community to send me some of those reports so we can take a look at them as a shout out. All right, thank you. Let's see what we got. Formation logic. What do we do here? All right. Transfer request to 118 has been approved by Doberman. Yep, there we go. So 115 at 1900, I can transfer. Okay, 150. All right, so Thursday night I can transfer. I'm going to sign. I don't know. So this always happens every season. I have DS. I like to do DS before I transfer. So I usually do the afternoon DS, but I might do the morning DS because I don't like waiting. It's very difficult. I have itchy trigger finger to even transfer on Thursday. Like, do I want to transfer or not? What you got? You Miller? What you got? What you got? Some battle report for us? What's Miller got? Let's see what he's looking like. 78. So you lied, bro. You said you were 79 million. You're 78.9. You want to go 79? You gotta earn it. You gotta earn it, Miller. I'm not giving you that. You are 78.9, my man. 7.6, 30, 30, 30, 30. Oh, you got 27. I need this to be 30. Miller, listen. I need this to be 30. There's where you're gonna get the extra push. Go get those exclusives and push them up to 30 for me. Thank you kindly. Who are you fighting here anyway? 70 point. All right, here. 4 plus 1. Huh. Let's see. Where's your... He's got you in gear. That's a good win, Miller. When was this? Was that this weekend? This guy's got the 4 plus 1 card going? Yep. Okay. All right. Chips. Close. Yeah. Air and air. Deco. Battle cards. Miller got all them base skins. Look at Miller dialing all those base skins. Oh, your wall. You're kicking ass with that wall. And by the way, for those that don't know, we're going to get into wall conversation. So there's definitely some comparison we're going to do a little bit later as we move forward in the coming weeks. We're going to start talking about this wall. Big deal, right? Why is the wall a big deal? So let's just give you an overview of what we're talking about here. So wall is a big deal because you're adding hit points to your squads, right? So every time you upgrade one of your members on the wall, your entire squad for that person is going to get hit points added. So it's not just them, it's going to be the entire squad that goes up for that team. So the real question becomes, what is more powerful? Is it to continue to put money or to continue to put shards into the wall, or does post 30 exclusive trump that? Because let's not forget, the post 30 exclusive, you are going to be able to move the hero attack. If you move this, you're going to be able to move hero hit points here as well. Now, this is only for the individual hero that you're doing this for down here, and that's where the big push comes from. There is a smaller push that happens with the all heroes, but the buff for the hero here is where you get the bigger push. So really, it's going to be weighing out and taking a look at what the advantage is when we look at post 30 exclusives versus your wall, and where you're getting the advantage. So there is certainly an advantage in that wall. But Miller, this is good. I like it. Good job, Miller. I am surprised a little bit that your air had enough to go through. What was his? Oh, he's only 57.4. Because it's a lot. It's actually a bunch to take from 42, considering it was your air against his missile. So I think that, it's a chunk. It's almost 1,000. It's a lot. After you just got through with a close battle like this, with air versus air, it's a lot. So I think though you clearly your wall is way higher than his. I mean you're 2 million higher in wall. And so what that really means when I say that to Miller, by the way, for those of you that are curious, when I tell him his wall, it's 2 million different. It's the longevity of the fight. So if his hit points are that much higher on all his heroes, he's able to stretch out that fight for a longer period of time and keep him in that fight from a hit point perspective. So it's a big deal when he's looking to drag that out, especially with air, to do this, So yeah, it's really good. I think it's less about the heroes. I actually like this hero lineup better than this lineup. I like having the 4+1 with Murphy without Carly. I think Carly is worn out from an exclusive perspective and from the hero, and I think we'll see this play out post battle cards anyway. I want to see it post the 4+1 card to show you so what we're going to do with air now that we're past battle cards, we're going to look at is Morrison. Where does Morrison play best? Is it Morrison with Sarah? Is it Morrison with Murphy? Or is it Morrison with Carly? That is really going to be the question of the three. So we will certainly test all that out. And if you're thinking like, yeah, lose the 5 exclusives, by doing Sarah versus Carly. You could, but I can tell you that I think Sarah buffing Morrison and Diva may bump Carly's exclusive anyway. So we'll see. The numbers don't lie when we run the reports. So we will run all the reports. I know I'm busting your balls, Miller. What are you talking about? I'm 400 Universal EWs off of 30. I like it. That's what I need. You have ass of Morrison lineup? I don't know what you're talking. Leave Morrison's ass out of this, my man. Can't be talking about Morrison's ass. It's a friendly show over here. But good stuff. Good stuff. I love seeing it. Miller. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, especially when you get the Morrison 30, because Morrison 30, crazy strong. Not as much as Stetman 30. I mean, I'll tell you, everybody with you haters out there with Stetman, haterade going on with Stetman because you don't have him and you're not Tank and you don't want to hear it. But whatever. I'm seeing Tank stay in a lot of missile fights. A lot of air fights now with Stetman. So that team used to get blown out. That ain't happening as much. These fights are like real good. I'm going to see if I can find somebody who has... I can show you a Hulk fight, but that's not going to mean much. There's some other people who probably have... Let's see. What's Winter got? Winter's pretty damn strong, too. Is he... No, he's only got Stetman at 17. Let me see if any of these people have Stetman at 30. It's hard to find. A lot of people were off on Tank for a long period of time. Here's one. Of course, you're going against my Tank, which isn't saying much. My Tank is not built out at all. But I wish it was like Tank again. I want a Tank against my air, but few people are gonna throw that, so this isn't gonna be much of a battle. Plus, look at this 250 drone. I don't think the 250 drone. To be honest with you, once you get it to 250, it's awesome. Once you get this to 250, it's really, you get the 5% death rate increase, which is incredible. Like, it's really cool because you can now take people's troops just from, even if they defend, which is really good. But like from a level perspective, man, putting it against chips, it just it doesn't see the power, man. The level versus chips when you're before 250. That 250 bump is a big deal, though. Man, I wish I had Stet you got a long time before I get to Stet to 30, though. So... Oh, Stet 30. Oh, here we go. All right, Ray. Ray got beat by me handily. This is back because I have my gorilla in here, though. So that's unfair. I'm beating him by 11 million. So it's a poor example. We need more of a fair match than to say this. Because he had Stet 30, but it's not even. Where's his gear? His gear looks good. I'm sure I have him. I clearly have him in gorilla. Drone. Chips are the same. That's fair. Opponents. Yeah, look at it there, 11.5. I mean, it's all coming from gorilla, then it's not that bad. He's got 10% tactical. He's got 100, so he's got full mastery with his tank, and I only got 86% with my air. I got him in deco by a good chunk. I got him in deco, nothing being made. Actually, my attack battle cards are better than his, which is sad. My attack battle cards aren't that great. By 4 here. My units is throttling them. 3 million there. My morale, my T11s are pretty strong. Walls equal. Yeah. I have too many advantages everywhere for this fight for it to be interesting. Too many. Need a strong one. Like this person, Harbinger is pretty strong. I do, you know what? I bet you I have... Let's see how close this is. Okay, this is closer. This is closer. Only 20. You know what? I'm going to try one more for you there. Oh, like Doc. Doc is really strong in FNX. Air versus his tank. What's he got? Oh, 28. So close. So close. You can see, though, I can't make it up on him with air versus tank. This is a good... I mean, it's still a chunk different here, obviously, but this would have been a lot closer prior to these exclusives. My gear being better than his... Skills are a little better for him. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this 250. Oh, wow, he's got full. Yeah, he's got 36 to my 32. 9, that's really good. He's getting a chip increase. Yeah, whatever. That's not that big of a deal. Got a little bit of a bump here. Air and tank mastery done. Oh, he's got me on deco. That's a good bump there. Oh yeah, he's got me T11s too. Oh yeah, he completed his second T11 right here. He's got 2% reduced damage taken from that. I got him in Wall of Honor. He's not working on that. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look. Oh, Jesus, there it is. Couldn't kill a single hero. This is a good one. I'm going to break down that one. I'm going to break down that one for you guys. I'm going to watch that one. This Doc versus me. Air versus tank. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so level 30 is going to be interesting now without the battle cards to go through and have. We'll have plenty of that moving forward as we continue. So, all right. Anyway, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, I'm diving into these battle reports. So, hey, Avis, welcome in, welcome in. 7 best to get to 30 before Williams and Murphy. I'll tell you, Williams is, I don't know, I think Williams 30 is phenomenal. Real difference maker in tank. Even for me, I don't have mine built out, but when I hit Williams to 30, huge difference for the team. Woo. So, I mean, I like Williams. I think I like Williams right now. I don't have Stetman to 30, though, and I need to see Stetman 30 with more people sending in reports. So I reserve the right to look at Stetman after the battle cards woo. To see, I've seen Williams after with no battle cards, and Williams was the real deal. Real deal. Holy, if that exclusive was the best tank exclusive by far. When it came out and I got it to 30. But let me examine Stetman without the battle cards and see where we're at. And also other people start sending me Stetman 30s. I'll start playing that out and then I can look at it for you. So give me another week. Right now we just had this is the first day with no battle cards. People start sending them in. I'll take a look and share with everybody as we continue. Let's see. What do you got, Miller? What are you showing me, brother? Due to the level 11 unit trait, the attacker has healed an additional 25. Is that what you're pointing out, my man? I know this dude is incredibly strong. I seen him in Winter Storm. I fought with him. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. 127 versus 118. Air versus air. Here you go. 4-1 and well, yeah. 127 is, I mean, it's just so ridiculous. Who's you got in here, Murphy? Look at that Morrison, man. Look at that front hero Morrison. Wow. Wow. Well, we're gonna have to try that out. I wish I had him at 30 to try that out. That's crazy. That is crazy. 59 million damage with front hero Morrison. Damn. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's I mean, it's a complete disadvantage as far as overall though. Like, I mean, like you got there's 9 million difference here. Yeah, I mean, as strong as the numbers are, 118 and whatever and blah blah blah, but I mean, it's hard to compare the two. Two different lineups, but I mean, it's still not close. Miller, like, you know what I mean? It's wild. But that Morrison front hero damage is, I'm switching right now. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna put that in. Oh, I can't. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll make a note. I gotta make a note. I'll make a note. Hold on. We'll do it tomorrow because I have to do today. Today's the first day for us with no battle cards, so I want to run our same battle reports as before the battle cards got taken away. Now, after the battle cards taken away, we need to leave the same lineups in there. But then tomorrow we'll switch it to front hero Morrison and see the difference, and we'll go from there. I'm sure you are aware of the power difference. It's kind of hard to not see it. It's 9 million. Front hero. Okay. God, I wish he was 30 though. I wish I had him at 30. I got a little bit before I do it. I'm not really pushing that much for cards. Like, I'm not really going to pay for cards. I don't think shards, like exclusive shards. Maybe if they come out like the event packs and so, like the weekly, monthly, I should say. You have that hero exclusive thing. Maybe I'll get them then. I just don't think it's worth it putting money into exclusive shards right now. The game gives out so many of them, and I only need them for Morrison and Stedman I have left. I don't even know what I'm going to do post Season 5 if they want exclusive heroes for whatever. I don't know I'm going to care. I'm going to try to push these. But I'm not really going to spend a lot of money. I'd rather put my money into, you know, T11s or Overlord or skill chips or something like that. It doesn't make sense for me to put more money into exclusives when the game's giving out so many for free at this point. Just too many. What are you doing? You have 420 exclusive weapons to 30. You have 420 EWs to 30. I don't know what you mean, man. I'm not sure. But But right now, I have every hero to exclusive 30, except for Stetman and Morrison. Those are my 2 left. Yeah, back. Welcome in, buddy. You need Gump. Yeah, Gump exclusive weapon. That would be phenomenal. Phenomenal, huh? That would bring Gump Wars to a whole new meeting. A whole new meeting. If we did that. You only have 4. Gotcha. You only have 4 out of 20 that are to 30. Gotcha. You mean 4 out of 15? Yeah. I mean, your main team is the only one that needs it. I have everybody, but I just, again, it just doesn't make sense. If we're going to put money into the game, I don't see why I'd put it into exclusives at this rate. I wouldn't recommend anybody, by the way, I wouldn't recommend you doing it either, Miller. I'm telling you, there's going to be so many exclusive shards offered to you as you continue to move through the game. And it's just like, why put money into exclusives? If the game's offering it for free and they're offering that many, just forget it. Like, put money into T11s. Put your money into Overlord and skill chips and gear. I mean, you only have your reds. I would rather have my reds than putting the money into the exclusive shards. So, do that. Do that. Speaking of, all right, let's get the week kicked off. Let's see what we got going here. Our freebies are back. This is usually where we go. So, what do we got for heroes for weeklies? We have not changed or done this in a long time. Speaking of deals, Statman's here. So maybe we'll take the $5 deal. Just said, I don't know. Well, again, even so, it's like $5 daily though. Like, again, I don't feel it's still $100 a week. I mean, $100 a month to sit here and do it with. It is the best deal to get your shards, no doubt. But I don't know. I don't think I'm to pour money into exclusive shards at this rate. It just seems like there's so many other areas like this. I'd rather do these deals. So much better. Drones. These deals are way better for me personally because it's what I'm improving. Okay, we finished our Overlord growth. Are we starting again? All right, Overlord. We got to start this. See, I'd rather do the Overlord. Okay. I mean, I keep getting these shards, guys. These shards are kind of silly. How many shards I'm getting at this rate? And these are all. It says Overlord growth, but then they're giving them all Gorilla shards. The Gorilla Overlord shard. So I'm doing this for skills, like it has all these skill badges. But you look at how many I have right now for the game. Where are they? Look at this. I got 231 of the Gorilla shards and 1,100 of the Universal shards. So I imagine eventually they're going to allow us to switch these Gorilla shards to Universals. I would imagine. But I don't know if this is worth it for me either because it's offering me so many Gorilla shards and I don't have it, but I imagine everybody eventually is going to have a problem with that. So I don't know if I'm going to do that one either. I don't recommend, again, you guys know how I feel. I would not recommend for you to buy this. It's ore. You can get ore for, this is yeah. They did include 2, isn't this 2 free blueprints? But it's only, or 5, right? 5 blueprints is what you get. Yeah. Blueprints are great. But again, the ore is you're getting ore everywhere for free. So I don't know you need to spend for you on ore. I know there's 5 blueprints. It's not enough. I'd rather have you save for bullets. I'd rather have you take that $25 and put it towards the bullseye and get more bullets so you can head quicker towards a mythic. How about that? So I say no. I say no. If you're like low spender, I wouldn't do it. I know they're sucking you in with the blueprints, but again, just save it for bullseye. Save it for bullseye. You can do better then. All right, we're energy loot. I get a ton. See what I mean? See what I mean, Miller? This is a perfect example. Like what do we got? What is this week? Is this what do you call it? Yeah, mobilization. So you're going to spend on mobilization, Miller. You know what I mean? Just on this alone, the premium chip material, you're going to spend that, right? So you're going to pay for premium chip material. I know I'll do that. I don't know if I'll spend anything else, to be honest. I don't know that I need a whole lot. Maybe level 5 components. Maybe. But think about it. If you are, let's say somebody who's a high spender or somebody who is high spenders coming in here and buying these events. You're gonna get the energy loot quest. They give you so many like exclusives in here. I mean, like you're getting 40 here. You're gonna get they changed it now. Instead of exclusives, they have the medals. Okay, I take it back. They used to have all these exclusives up here. I was getting a ton of them right here. So okay, so you got 60, 70, 80. Here's 80 exclusives, Miller. Even if somebody spends, like $150, maybe $300. So if they spend $300 in a week, which is probably what people will do, they're going to spend $300 in a week, then they're going to get 80 exclusive boxes. I mean, that's huge. That's crazy. That's just one week. You're going to get dropped 80, plus everywhere else you get them. You get them in the sledge. You're going to get them, you're going to get them everywhere else too. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, and this is just a bonus. It's not like you're spending for the exclusives. You're spending for everything else. But whatever. Oh, and then here we got this again. Here, look at more exclusives. I mean, come on. You know you're going to get this. Oh, I got to recharge. Oh. I'll do that after. I'll do that later. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy that there's so many different ways that you're getting exclusives because you're going to get even in this the custom weekly pass. I just showed you you're going to get 80, and then on top of this you're going to get another what's this 8 instant gain on purchase. You get 8 instant gain on purchase. You get here's 16 more, and then you're going to get 2 every day here. You're going to get 2 more every day. That's 4 more per day for what? How many? 6 days? 7 days? Let's say, so that's another 14, 28, 38, you know? It's just crazy. You get like 60 here. You almost get like 200 just off of this. And that doesn't count the ones you plunder. So, you know? Oh, Miller, please. You with the free-to-play. All right. Let's dive in, and we're going to see anything else in here that we can do. We got, I don't know if I have any chips to do. That will be the only thing that I do right now is my chips. I'm actually on tank, and I believe I was on tank skill chips for the middle one. Yep. I'm trying to move this, and I need 1 more. Can I make 1 more tank chip? Let's see. Tank. Nope. Can I? Oh, I didn't open my boxes. Hold on. Let's see. We got these boxes. No gold. These boxes. No gold. These boxes, no gold. No gold. And I don't think that was probably enough. Nope, I'm still short. Still short. Hold on. Hold up. Wait. All right, let's get some of this stuff done. I might have enough. Uh, do, 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 do. Okay. Let's see. Little here, little there, little there. No golds. No golds. And, oh, nope. 95 short. 95 short. That's too bad. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. I'll probably do a little bit of this. I'll probably push my drone a few maybe a level or two this week. I don't know. I need to take in the numbers. So right now I'm taking in the numbers of this, like the increases that I'm getting from every single level that I'm doing. So I take time in doing that. I will tell you this. I'm going to have to start going for these daily drone deals and start pushing towards this. So like I've told you before, even a high spender, right? You have to balance this out as far as where you're putting stuff, because you can't upgrade everything at once. You have to figure out where you want to go to do this. One of the things that I've noticed is it takes forever to do is this combat boost. And the boxes aren't enough to do this. You're not going to raise. There is such a huge difference in 750 for anybody that I need to be able to do that to get to 750. And it's going to be one of my focal points. So what you'll see me doing, and I'll start talking about every week so you can see it, and we'll start charting out how many purple boxes that I actually get every week by doing the I forgot what it was, 510, I think. 20 of the purple boxes, and pushing to see how quick we can try to move the combat boost. So it's something I'm going to be focusing on, and we'll start charting to see what we can do and march towards that 750 total. Because it's that big of a difference. It starts to be, you start looking for where the difference makers are, and we have very few things that we're going to be pushing that's going to be worth it. As far as like a perfect one, I'll give you an example of would be tech, right? So people who are spending money, you could buy Valor, right? I would never buy Valor. I'm never gonna purchase it. It'll take me forever. You're gonna watch, and it's gonna take me forever to get through things like Tactical or Master or whatever. That's fine. I don't care. I'm patient, man. I'll wait, but I'm not gonna buy that. It's not going to happen. You give it out for free, I'm not doing it. Limited things you can put money towards. You're already seeing people that are fighting me with Tactical. They're betting like 12%, 15% Tactical, 20% that I'm beating. It's, is it increased? Sure. Are there takeaways from it and there's bumps? Sure. Am I going to continue to win those fights? Yes. So I'm not concerned about it. It's the other places that I'm going to be pushing from. You're going to see T11s. I'll start pushing now. That's going to be an area. Certainly Boost is going to be one of those that I'm going to try to push to get to 750, because I can tell you the disadvantage that other people are going to have while they're trying to pay for things like Mastery, or they're going after Tactical or things like that. They're not going to be able to push 750 without investing in 750. I've already seen that a mile away. Like, I have not bought anything, and I can tell you I'm not even close. I'm 639. And everybody else is around this level, because opening boxes does not do enough to push that level. It does not. So no matter, you can open up as many boxes as you want. It's going to take forever to push this up to 750. It's just never going to happen. So I will be investing, and you'll watch that and chart that out, because that's what we'll be doing. Just purely for the blueprint. It's not. Is it not worth just purely for the blueprint? I would not, David. I wouldn't, because again, if somebody is low spender, I would the ore is nothing. So just purely for blueprints, I would rather put it towards bullseye. Again, it's $25 you can put towards bullseye, towards bullets that you're pushing in the long run. You're pushing towards mythic. What's a low spender? I don't know what kind of spender you are. If you're a mid spender, yeah, I guess like that's a good for blueprints. Sure. If you're a mid spender, you're running around with a bunch of mythics. Sure. But if you're a low spender and you're not spending a ton during the month, no, I'd rather have you push it towards bullseye where you can get mythic, where you're pushing towards getting a mythic. The faster you can push towards getting a mythic, the more you can get in a year. And bullseye is your key. So I'd rather have you doing that. The ore doesn't do anything for me. You're going to collect ore everywhere. So I like that. Anyway, that's what I would say for low spenders. You're a mid spender, you're in a different world. Like mid spenders, you're probably spend a little bit more in the month. If you can stomach that, then no big deal. But I don't know if that's what you're balancing out. How's Morrison's EW? Morrison's EW looks amazing. I don't know last war you just logged on, but man, let me show you what Free to Play just shared with it, and pretty damn impressive. I'll tell you that. Look at this. I don't know if you missed this, but look at this Morrison. Look at that damage Morrison just did in this fight. I mean, it's a huge fight. 120 million account, or 125 or 116. I don't know. Whale versus whale. But who cares? I don't give a shit about that. What I care about is look at this Morrison front hero damage. That's what I care about. That's what sticks out to me for anybody. Never mind just whales. Like that sticks out to me. That's what I want to try. So tomorrow we'll start changing our 3v3 and putting Morrison in the front. You missed the 20 blue boxes in VIP store. Oh, did I? Are there 20 in there? Oh, you missed campaign. Did I miss boxes, Miller? Oh, I don't buy the ones in the VIP. I don't buy those. I don't use diamonds for them. So I didn't miss them. I don't use them. Are those the only ones you're talking about? I got them all from here. And I got them in the campaign. Yeah, I got everything. No, I don't spend diamonds on them, Miller. Boost to 750 takes a while. Yes, you're damn right. It's ridiculous. Do you have it? Demon? Do you have it? Have a 250 drone and excuse 663 to boost. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, 118. Holla, brother. 5 days. 5 days, my man. Look at that. Fam already showing up. Harold, strong chips were my target in the early. I even spent money there. Yeah, Peros, it's good stuff. Drone chips are my jam. Love drone chips, always have. Rather have drone chips than drone level. Drone chips are great. I am collecting ore like nothing else now, waiting for blueprints. All right, well, don't worry. Well, no need to freak out. You got that honor store. I expect you in Winter Storm. Desert Storm's back. You're gonna be out of season 5. You got plenty of prints on the way, my friend. Don't worry, they're coming. Free to play is gonna take forever. For drone chips? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing I think is funny because people say, "Oh, don't worry, you get plenty of opportunity for drone chips for free to play low spender." You do not. Yeah, I've talked about this for those chips. They take an eternity to actually do. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. So Morrison 31st before pushing Lucius to 30. Oofa. That is very tough last war. But I gotta test again. I am not going to make any predictions on these exclusive 30s until I see them without the battle cards. I think that's irresponsible. Need to see no battle cards and see some honest pains. Rushing to make these calls is silly. I think you have a based on what I'm seeing with this Morrison damage though, it's kind of crazy. That front hero, that damage. Listen, I'm gonna show you again. Like this damage, that's wild. This is wild to see that. I mean, we watch Diva and we see her damage all the time, right? I mean, you look over here, even when Diva was front and Morrison's back, look at Morrison's still outpacing Diva. So, I'm not ready to call yet. I'm not ready to call it ahead of Lucius. Lucius air without Lucius isn't even worth a damn. So I can't call that. So valuable, so good. But when I see it with the battle cards last war, we compare the two without those battle cards. 100%. That's going to tell the story. That's going to tell the story. There's just these battle cards. So much crap coming from these battle cards. Is it a defense? Are you in a building? Are you know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to tell when the battle cards is really, like, when they're in effect, they're not taking effect. You're seeing those extra percentages that aren't going to exist in the off season. I love them, completely love them. I just think it gives an unfair viewpoint on how everything really works. And plus, by the way, even looking at this, when we're looking at this Morrison, don't forget, even this Morrison here, where we were looking at Morrison or Diva, you got the 4+1 card in effect on this lineup. So that card's going away. So yeah, we'll see. We'll answer. I 100% will answer that question last war once I see it. It'll be stuck in my head because I have it as well on the mind. I'll tell you what's a better question, actually, last war, though, is that Sarah versus Carly versus Murphy. That's really intriguing me too. So, Peros, I was thinking to buy drone chips in the VIP store again. Yeah, I don't buy them. I don't spend diamonds on those. The only thing I spend diamonds on, I'm trying to recoup diamonds at this point after the season. I spent like 900,000 diamonds in season 5 for all the speed ups and everything. I need to recoup some diamonds. So, I'm selective what I will be spending them on. I like my T11 material, bond badge, and stamina, as well as teleporters. I cannot get enough of these teleporters, so I clearly will given those. But I don't spend anything on. Other than that, I'm going to be recouping diamonds, not spending them. So, gotta start the collection. Gonna get cheap around here. Gonna get real cheap on diamonds real quick. Got to recoup some stuff and then get stuff back. So no more of the speed. I'm gonna try to stop with the speed ups. It's very difficult because you did so much in season 5. I even did some speed ups in Winter Storm because I was itching to get to a couple of things. But yeah, that's gonna stop too. So Demon 5 days, bro. Exactly, 5 days is right. All right, guys. So let me take one more look at here. The portal for you, give you a quick snapshot of what this looks like, and then we're gonna pack it in and give you your night back. Be back tomorrow with some cool stuff. Gonna have some guests this week is the plan. Looks like 70's still pumping in people, by the way. Good to see this in old 70. Got people coming in. Also, by the way, you're going to see seats fill up. Part of the story that doesn't read in the transfer portal, as we look through this all the time, and we see these numbers, that doesn't show how many are leaving. So you see how many people are going in, but if you have just as many leaving your server, going in doesn't matter as much, it offsets. So, 71 has no seats used. Here we go. We got one of these. Oh, you're not going to know how many. Oh, they're not going to show you, huh? I mean, it would be good to advertise these dead servers if you're adding people. I don't know if they're going to, though. Oh, yeah, look at that. So they don't advertise it, but the power goes down. So they're allowed 137.3. This one's down to 121.5. That must be how they're doing it. So this power will keep going down. You don't know how many seats make up it, but okay, that's what you'll be looking for. This one doesn't look like anybody's going to 75. Already 77 is pumping in. They're a very strong server. They look like they are very busy. They got their seats being used. 78 is recouping some people. That is the... all right, 79, very busy. 80 waiting. By the way, just because people don't have anybody on right in the beginning here, some servers wait until they have all their seats organized and approve all at once. I've seen that. I've seen a lot. I've transferred many times. So I've seen it on both sides. Like some people wait until all their recruits are there and then they hit it. So don't just think because the seats aren't being used that people aren't going to that server early on. It's different strokes for different folks. 81, no surprise here. 81 with root got a gold. We'll see if that's used. 82 filled their gold. There's the first gold used right there. 84 got a gold. And they got plenty of seats going in early on. Seats being used. 135. Oh, there's 88. No surprise. Old server. Shout out to 88. Love it. Warriors. Warriors recognize Warriors right there. Big fan. Big fan of 88. 91 has people going in. They're very busy. These servers. 98 pumping away. A lot of people with a gold too. 98. 98 filling seats. All right. 101. Oh, look at this. We are full. Sold out. Look at this. 101 advertising a so-called dead server that I believe people say nobody wants to go to, right? Didn't I hear that somewhere? Nobody wants to go to? Well, guess what? What do these words say? They're sold out, folks. They got 2 golds and all this, and look at this. Sold out. Good for you, 101. Good for you. Found 2 golds. Glad to see it. Glad to see it. Congrats. All right. What else we got going on here? Any other good feel-good stories? Going in 109. Nothing going on. Nothing going. Oh, there's 108.4. There go. Oh, 1 gold seat filled here on a dead server. 111's got. Oh, look at this. Right at live. Woo. Coming down under 101.4. That looks like they got plenty of people coming into this server. And a gold seat used. So another one, nobody wants to go to the dead server. Well, guess what? What are we watching? What are we watching? Go here. Plenty 114 going in. 15, 16. Nobody going in here. 18's got movement. 19. 20 already. 120's got they're filled. And one of the things people, like I said, people are doing, there's purple seats out there, there's blue seats out there, waiting to see who's got availability and what their options are once it's all done. I'm sure so are these folks waiting to approve these seats so they can see where they're at. Yeah. 137 looks pretty busy. Keep your eye on this. You know, it reminds me of like free agency, like sports, you know, like football, whatever. You got free agency and you're waiting to see who's the busiest. The rush to fill up first. I always look to see who closes out first. I think it's fun. Here's a busy one. A lot of white seats going to 169. Hey, 169, by the way, they reached out to, talked to us. Server president, incredibly nice. Very nice president. You know, nothing but great things to say about them in regards to their conversation that I had with them. So, good on them. Good on them for filling up. 132, 137. All right. 182, 183. 184, I know will be very busy. 85, 86, 87, 187 people going to, 189, 190, nobody going. Now that's not a surprise. 2, 3, 4, 195, and then 196 I believe won't have a problem filling up there. 195 looks good. So we'll take a look at this tomorrow night. You guys can look at it, enjoy it for the evening. I'll have more of this preview of how people are doing tomorrow night on this stuff. But anyway, I'm going to let you go tonight. Remember, guys, please send me your battle reports. Your Morrison 30s and your Stetman 30s for sure. I have a Fiona 30, so I'll be doing a lot of that, especially in the 3v3. But I love to see the reports for your Morrison 30s and your Stetman 30s post-battle cards. So if you're still using your battle cards, hold off until they're done for battle cards. But if you're done with your season and you have any of those, please, can't wait to look at them for us. Okay. With that, guys, WWC is out. QB18 is out. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for joining.